Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of our... But there's something over there, look. Welcome to a brand new episode of our Minecraft Stoneblock series. I'm curious what this is. This has completely got my undivided attention. This is a compressed skeleton. Ooh, we don't want to mess with that guy. Unfortunately, the inside of my smeltery is a giant mob farm at the moment, but we'll sort that out. So, last episode we worked on some of these rooms in here. We did our sieving room, which was all dandy and good. This looks really, really nice. Now, I want to say that this is not a hard pallet that we're going to be using. There's no set rule for when we use spruce planks at the side and when we use this. I'm just trying to cobble the two together just to get interested in sort of like designs and concepts. Because if we go in here, you know, we've used this on all walls in here, which is fine. I like that because it's a wooden room. This one on the however, we've got this here. We've got this one here. So I'm thinking we'll probably run a spruce wall here and the cobbled wall at the back there. I think that might be the way that I go about it. Or I might move this out for spruce and put the cobbled here. No, I think I'm going to do spruce there, spruce there. Yeah. Okay, there's no hard and fast rule. But this episode, let's get into what we're going to be doing in this episode. Guys, in this episode, what I want to do is I want to get into some sort of power generation, RF power generation. I also want to get into some lava generation because I want to have this sort of automatically filled up these tanks here without us having to do much of it. You can see we've got a bit of a trench dug out here for the work that we're going to be putting in. But to do this, well, we're going to need quite a few things. I'm going to need a bunch of crucibles. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like I made them up. So we're going to pop these down here. This is where the crucibles are going to go. Like so. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, we're going to need a cobblestone generator to put cobblestone in here. Now, of course, we could just have a chest with cobblestone in it and put that in there. But we may as well do the cobblestone generator, which is a relatively easy thing to do. Let me just grab... Oh, I don't know if I have enough iron for this. Let me grab a cobblestone generator. Now that we've got the cobblestone generator, we can put this in place like so. We can grab ourselves some item ducts, just like we used in the last episode, and pop this across here like so. Now, we could put a buffer above the cobblestone generator, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're just going to run it right out of the side. I believe this will work, but let's find out. Let's find out. We may need the buffer in the end. We may need it. So let's do that. We can tell that to ignore, and that should start putting cobblestone in here. Should. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is doing it. It's just doing it relatively slow. Now, we can speed this up in the future, which is definitely something that we are going to be looking into. You know what? I think I am going to add in the buffer. Where's my apple juice? I think I am going to add in the buffer just so I can see if it's cobblestone generator itself that's lacking, or if it is the speed of the pipes. Because different pipes give us different speeds. And the base pipes, they aren't brilliant. We're run out of apple juice now. They aren't brilliant, but they should just suffice for now. So, I should have a chest, which is... I want to use a chest. I don't want to use a storage drawer because a chest is easier to look at. So, let's go put this chest in place. Then we'll switch it over to coming out of the chest. And then we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's the pipes, not the cobblestone generator. That's the problem. Because I can fix the pipes relatively soon. The cobblestone generator, I can't really do much about at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, so we want to make sure that... let's grab that. Pop that there. And tell that to extract. So, this looks to be good. We'll just throw that in there. So, we've got less of a stack in there. These are all filled up, which is good. Now, the question is how to get lava out of these. Well, we could use the standard method, which is the torch, which is what we're going to use for now. We're just going to use the torch for now. Not for very much longer, but for now. Because there are other heat sources in the game. If we look at Crucible, and we look at the fired Crucible, we can... Is it here? Alloy smelter? Nope. This one. Here we are. Look. Heat sources. There are all of these different heat sources that tell us all the different types. So the awakened draconium block is probably the better one, but that's going to be quite possibly late game. There's all of these, but right now we could get... What's this made out of? Well, that requires steel and osmium, so that's not a problem. Not just yet. But what we do have access to now is this block of uranium. Now, we don't really have uranium per se, but we have this uranium grit. Now, you get uranium grit by sieving sand in a sieve and doing that in an iron or better mesh. And I've been doing this. I got myself some uranium sieve. So if we actually take this and we throw this in here, is this filled up with... Let's take these jungle logs out of here. We'll take the ones out of here as well. I've been cooking up some charcoal. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That's going to start producing them. Great. Brilliant. We can throw those back into there. And what this will do is this will produce us the uranium ingot. There we go. And of course, we need 9 of those to make one of those blocks. So I'm going to let them do up. But while that's doing up, I'm also going to go ahead and craft myself up. If we look, I want these tanks, right? Now, there are different ways that you can store liquids. One of my favorite ways to do it is using a drum. But I want to use one of these lava tanks. But these require 4 obsidian. So I'm going to get myself 4 obsidian and myself some glass panes. So this is ready for the next clip. Welcome on back, folks. And I've got most of the uranium. We still got a little bit smelting up. But I think we got enough to keep us, to get us started here. Yeah, we're only missing a couple of blocks. But I wanted to craft the tank up on camera. The tank is a very easy thing to craft up. We just need 4 obsidian and some glass panes. And I should give it us. There, that gives us 2. Now, the bit that we're going to struggle with is bringing the lava out of those crucibles. Because you see, over at the clay farm, over here, we were able to use these standard fluid ducts under here, look. But those have a drawback. If we take a look at... Oops, Mr. You out. If we take a look at this, it actually says if we hold shift, we'll break if contents are extremely hot or cold. So we can't use them for lava because they will literally blow up in our faces after a few uses. It's not really ideal. But we can use the next ones up, which require lead and something called Invar. Now, Invar is an alloy between 2 different alloys. If I go to, where is it? Induction smelter, this will show us nickel and iron. Now, we can make most alloys in the smeltery, and this is one that we can make in the smeltery. Oh, while we're here, we can grab the rest of the uranium. It should be done now. There we go. 27. Yeah, there we go. 3 more blocks. Good. So, if we head over here, what we could do is we could throw this uranium into... Sorry, not the uranium into it. We could throw some iron and some nickel into here. And what that'll do is that'll smelt down and instantly alloy. We'll turn that off just because it does take a couple of seconds to alloy. So we'll get that done. These should smelt up pretty quickly. Meanwhile, while we wait for those to smelt up, let's just go ahead and pop these tanks down. I can show you guys how these tanks work. Because these are a multi-block structure, meaning that they multi-block together. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop one. I just realized we'll put the uranium ingot there. We can put these down while we're here, actually. Pop these down. This should... Oh, brilliant. Now, I do have a little bit of a worrisome that this is not going to work in terms of keeping up with the speed. So, let's grab those. Oh, I didn't craft up enough. Did I? No. Okay, so we're just going to put a tank here. Now, I want to have these tanks going all the way along here, like so. But, to do that, I need to get multiple more of these. And these require obsidian, which takes a little while to get. Here's my little pocket that I'm getting obsidian in. So, yeah, I need to get a couple more of these. That's going to be between clips. But the one thing that we're going to worry about now is upgrading our item conduits and our fluid conduits. We've got the Invar over here, which is good. If we come over here, we should have the Invar alloyed up now, which is great. Yep, cool. We got the Invar. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, if we look at the other item ducts, we can see the faster ones. So, after a significant period of time trying to figure out which item duct was the next upgrade, I remember that it's actually the servo that we need to upgrade. So, a couple of ways we can upgrade these servos. We could do the reinforced servo like this, which requires 2 electrum, 2 iron. And electrum is very simple. It's just gold and silver. And that'll make us electrum. So, we can turn this on and get ourselves a bunch of electrum this way. But alternatively, we can upgrade these servos. So I think, given that we've got the iron, we could try to craft up some more of these servos and hopefully make it to, not to 22. We made it to 20. And I don't think I've got any more iron. I think I'm low on iron, I'm afraid. We do have some more iron ore that we can smelt down. And there is some in one of these chests. I know that much because I saw it. Pretty sure we have iron lying around. There it is, look. Iron chunks. Okay, good. But that's okay. We can at least get this... Actually, no, I only need to upgrade one, don't I? I only need to upgrade one. What am I doing? What am I doing? So upgrading it is really, really easy. We just take the servo. We just take the ingot and we put it there, like so. Brilliant. What I need to make more of are the Invar ones. So, let's just grab here and let's make up some Invar. What was it? It was Invar and it was something else. I think it was Invar and lead, wasn't it? Let's see. Yes, hardened flux, so that's what we need. Okay, we'll make 18 of those. That should be enough for what we need. So, let's go and get this in place. Because I got a bit of a grind to get up some obsidian in. And also to make some of these rooms look a little bit prettier while this is doing. But if we come over here, and I'll show you guys. We'll come over here. Let's go ahead and just take this out. And let's put on the item dock, put it back. What we want to do is we want to put on this reinforced servo. Which... we'll just drag it out at a much higher rate. Okay. Next, what we want to do is we want to pull this. Want to pull out. Actually, is that the right one? Yeah, sounded flux, isn't it? Yes, it is. We want to pull out the lava from here, like so. There we go. Now we are going to do this the whole way along, but before I start pulling it out here, I want to make sure that I can get the what do we call it? The tank in place all here first. But we're going to go down below. We're going to grab one of these hardened flux stocks. We may need to make a few more of these, I've just realized. We're going to pull it out here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run this all the way over to the tanks, which is, we got one tank right here. And we got another tank right here. So hopefully this is going to be enough to match up. Looks like we're going to be a tad short. In typical fashion, we'll probably be just one short. Or is that an exact... oh, that was exactly enough. That was exactly enough. What it's going to do is it's going to put the lava into these tanks. So I'm hoping this is going to continue filling up to here, but it might not. No, it doesn't look like it's going to. So I really could get the one tank filled on each side, which is unfortunate. So I might replace these ones now. But that being said, at least we've got now... oh, we might just have simply ran out. I mean, it does say that it's full, so maybe not. But yeah, look, we'll start generating lava now. So I'm going to wait for this lava to generate. I'm going to go ahead and add all these up, get ourselves some more tanks put together here. Then I'll be back with you. A bit of time has passed, guys, and I forgot to claim a bunch of rewards. So we're going to go over that first. I did claim some of the rewards that we were lacking. This is what we got. We got another item magnet. We got this powered diamond anvil, repairs anything using energy, which is really cool. We got a void ore miner, which is awesome. We got the spawner change. We got these upgrade speeds and this nether star crux, which again is really kind of cool. But more importantly, we've got a lot of work done. So I've moved all of the chests from here now. The only thing left is this, which I think it's time that we tear this down. Let's get rid of it. We've used it. It's served its purpose. We really don't need it anymore. Like, oh, yeah, I was going to say, I thought that would be a bit dark back there. So now that we've got that down, we'll nick one of these torches here. Just to light that up, I'll fill this in so we get a proper hallway going here as opposed to this. But now we are officially living within the base. So, let's show you what's changed. Some things have changed. Most notably, we have doors, because I was tired of animals walking in and out. Doors are on the ones that we've done things with, so we've got them on these ones. But over here is where we've done the real work. If we go in to here, we've added, first of all, we finished this. It turns out one was not enough, so I added another one here just for symmetry's sake, and also because, you know, we needed one. Then I went ahead and added spruce shelves in, which we could go down like that if we wanted to. Well, actually, we could probably do that. I like that. I like that better. Sort of mix and match it. We got architecture tables up here. We got a couple of the crafting stations up there. I've got a couple because I like to leave stuff in the crafting tables if I'm crafting up a big recipe or a huge quantity of a certain item. Then we've got this over here. I've left the additional tinker stuff in here, but we've also got these smelting up right here. Where's the ingot one? It's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. I should totally name all of these chests so I don't do this over and over again. But yeah, so now we've got all of this completed. We've got all of this. This is stuff that needs to go over here and needs to go into the sieving room. It's weird having that thin. Oh yeah, that is done. I thought I needed to do this, but no, we're good. So the next thing that I want to start working on is the hammer. If we go into the hammer, there's these auto hammers, which are a bit of a pain. But there's also other ways to do this. But before we do that, I need power. I need energy. And that is what this room right here is going to be. This is going to be power. This is going to be energy. So what I need to do is I need to start hollowing this out. I need to start working with this a little bit so that we've got something going on. We can get rid of these right here and that. But yeah, so I need to get some hollowing out done. So I'm going to get that done and then I'll be back with you. Well, I've got the room all hollowed out. Now, as you can see, this is roughly the size of the room. Roughly. I'm not entirely certain on that one yet. We'll find out. So, what I want to do is I want to start wondering about power. Because you see, we're going to use this lava to generate power. And to do that, we need to make this Magmatic Dynamo. Now, this one requires fuel and coolant. This one requires water and a solid fuel. This one requires fluid fuel and solid reactant. And so on and so forth. That one generates it from currency. That one's an interesting one. But we're going to go with this Magmatic Dynamo, which requires a little bit of a go around for us. So, we're going to grab the Magmatic Dynamo. First thing we need is this redstone reception coil. We've got that. Brilliant. Then we can go ahead and we can craft up this Invar gear. We need to get a stone gear. That's easy enough. And then we craft up ourselves a Invar gear like so. So we've got both of those and we should be able to craft it up now. There we go. Good. And we put this down and we right click this. You can see that we get that. Now we only need to put lava in it. But I'm terrible and I can never, ever remember which side the lava goes into. Okay, so we can put the lava into the side of it. And I believe we have to extract power. Yeah, as you can see, it's generating power for us now. Now, I think we can... I want to test see if we can put this into the bottom of it. So, let's get rid of this. And let's put this on here. Let's just use the crescent hammer. Okay, so that... Is that going to still keep full? Yeah, so we can put lava into the bottom of it. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. Now, we need to look at getting energy out of it. And for that, we need a special kind of cable. So, I think these are called Fluix ducts. Or not. They're called something ducts, I know that much. Where are we? Flux ducts, is that the one for energy? No. Fluid duct, no. Hardened fluid duct, no. Leadstone flux ducts. That's the one that we want. Which is lead, some glass, and some redstone. Okay. So we've got the glass, we've got the lead, and we've got the redstone. Ooh, we're a bit low on this one. That's fine. What was it? Was it this? I can't remember the recipe. Where was it? It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Yes, it was one of these ones. There we go. Easily enough. We'll just grab 6 for now. And what that's going to do is that's going to pull the power out of it. I believe this goes on top. Let's get rid of that. But that did not mean to go there. Mistakes were made. Okay. Then we need somewhere to put this power. Now, I think we need to use a servo to pull the power out, but I'm not entirely certain on that one because I don't use these ones. I usually use ones from Ender.io. But we're going to be going with these ones since we're using these ones at the moment. So, we need somewhere to put this. And I am going to use Ender.io for a place to put it, though, because it's the only one that I know. And if we look here, we've got these capacitor banks that allow us to store items. They're really cheap. They're just iron, these basic capacitors, and these redstone. Now, we got some basic capacitors out of our lucky bags or our rewards. So, we're kind of good on that one. So, all we need to do is just craft this up. Let's grab that. Grab the iron. Was that the right way for the iron? And then it was those around there. Nope. Is it the other way around? It's the basic capacitors. I forgot those. Okay, so I'm going to just pop this here and see if this gets it. Now, this one's always a little bit finicky, this one. Input there. Okay, so these don't require a servo. They are going to input there. This is generating 160, and this generates... How much is this generating? Does it say? Oh, this is generating 40 RF per tick, and this is moving up to 160. So, yeah. We may need the next level Fluix ducts to make this worth it. So, let me just have a look what these ones are called. These are called leadstone flux duct. Oh, it's a flux duct. Okay, that's fine. There's no I in it. Flux duct. So, we got the leadstone one, the hardened one. This is 1,000 RF per tick. Okay. This one is 400 RF per tick. 4,000. And what does this one require? It requires redstone and Invar, so it's not that much more expensive than what we're already doing. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this system, a full system like this, set up in this room. Then I'll be back with you. Well, guys, here we are. It is finished, the room is, and... Oh, Piggy. Hello, Piggy. You enjoying the view? This is it. We got these all in place down this side now, generating lava floors, or generating power from lava, I should say. So we're going to be getting plenty of power. What is this? These generate 40 per, and there's 11 of them, so that's what, 44? Wait, no, that's 440, that's it. We're getting quite a lot, 440. This is still only half power. Now, we can upgrade these in the future to generate more power and use less lava and stuff by just doing these augmentations, but we're not into that. We can upgrade them to the next level now if we want to, because I think it's just Invar that we need for it. But the way it stands, I'm more than happy with this, like this. I like the fact that we can see the pipes behind them as well. Normally, I'm not a fan of that, but on this occasion, I think I like it. I do. So, there's still more things that we can put onto this wall if I ever want to generate more power. There's definitely some more power generation that I want to get into in the near future. But this will do for right now. So, I think that is going to do it for this episode, guys. We managed to generate lava in this episode, fill up our smeltery, and also turn it into a power source. So now we have some form of power. Now, in the next episode, we are going to be looking at ways to generate a lot of the other resources. We're going to look into ways to automate dust, sand, gravel, and dirt. We're going to look into ways to automate that. I want to try 2 ways. I want to have one that does it by hammer and sieve, and then the other way that does it using Ender IO. I think Ender IO is going to be the way that we go, just because I think it's going to be easier. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out, guys. So, if you enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps the channel. I really do appreciate it, so please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me, guys. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.